outgoing Senator Mitch McConnell is once again complaining about the man that he helped put into power. The 82-year-old Kentucky Republican recently told the Financial Times, quote, "We're in a very, very dangerous world right now, reminiscent of before World War II. Even the slogan is the same. He says, America first. Well, that's what they said in the 30s. Well, hey, man, I don't know. Back in the 30s, I mean, they had the Nazis and, oh, right. Crap. Now, of course, Mitch McConnell's big problem isn't so much the right-wing shift in the United States of the electorate. No, his real big issue is that he believes that Donald Trump will not be interventionist enough. Because, he had called for the U.S. to stop sending money to Ukraine, that Trump. Now, he says, quote, this is McConnell, the cost of deterrence is considerably less than the cost of war. To most American voters, I think the simple answer is, let's stay out of it. That was the argument made in the 30s, and that just won't work. Thanks to former President Ronald Reagan, we know it does work. Not just saying peace through strength, but demonstrating it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Ronald Reagan with the Iran-Contras, that Ronald Reagan, which, overthrowing the democratically elected government of Iran, and now they have a fundamentalist government. That Ronald, are you sure? You sure that was a good idea? Because it seems like a really terrible idea. Now, look, here's the thing. I don't think that the United States should be playing world's policeman. I really don't. Okay. I do believe in using diplomacy to solve problems. I don't think we should completely withdraw from the world stage, but I think that we should stop automatically using our military might to get our own way. Okay. I don't think that we should be giving Israel billions of dollars to, bomb their neighbors. Okay. I don't think that's a good idea. Right. And I think we should be using our leverage in Ukraine to try to push both sides to the table. Right. To end the invasion of Ukraine and, stand against Russian aggression, imperialism, etc. That said, I do not believe that Trump is going to do better. I don't think he's going to really keep us out of wars. Okay. Now, I think the reason that Trump likes Russia is because he looks up to dictators. All right. He likes strongmen, especially if those strongmen are nice to him. And I don't think that Trump's a fan of democracy or the Constitution. I've been very clear on that. But that said, this segment's really not about just criticizing Donald Trump here. No, it's actually criticizing Mitch McConnell, who helped create Trump in the first place. Okay. And look, the senator told the Times that he had voted for Trump in November. And of course, I already talked about when he had endorsed Donald Trump. Not only did he do both of those things, but remember, he had also protected Trump from being impeached. All right. If Trump had been successfully impeached, then he would not have been able to run again in 2024, and we wouldn't have Trump coming back into power. So, I mean, yeah, you broke it. Okay. This is your fault too, along with the rest of the Republican Party. And of course, Democrats also share some blame too for not running a better candidate, for not running a better campaign, and for allowing Biden to stay in for so long, not having a primary process. I mean, you could go on, but anyway. Now, McConnell talked to the publication and basically answered when asked if he regrets not doing more to stop Trump, quote, "The election's over and we're moving on." Oh, okay, well, great. He has an enormous audience and he just won a national election. So there's no question. He's the most influential Republican out there. And whose fault is that? Again, yours and the Republican Party. They helped create the conditions for this man to take over, okay? Which includes the work McConnell did to corrupt our political system with unlimited donor money. Look, a lot of things that McConnell had did were in court, okay, to help bring the influence of money in our politics, to increase the amount of money that corporations and wealthy individuals can spend in elections. Look, he had made oral arguments in favor of Citizens United, McCutcheon versus FEC, and before that, he had unsuccessfully sued the FEC. Remember, McConnell v. FEC, right? So all that led to these disastrous Supreme Court rulings where you end up having more corporate and billionaire money in our elections. Mitch McConnell has actually been more of a danger to this country than Donald Trump, believe it or not. Again, creating the conditions that allowed for the billionaire and corporate takeover of this country. That's it. Donald Trump's a greedy, fascistic POS, right? But he was able to take advantage of what Mitch McConnell had built, an establishment that crushes everyday people while enriching massive corporations and the super rich. Because of people like Mitch McConnell, the American electorate has been exposed to massive amounts of billionaire-funded propaganda disseminated through television, specifically TV ads, okay? And so, I mean, look at Democratic primaries, right? Look at who's spending the most in Democratic primaries. You have Democratic majority for Israel, spending lots and lots of millions of dollars, okay, in Democratic primaries to unseat progressives. Okay? These groups are funded by right-wing billionaires, okay? Right-wing groups. And so you look at these primaries and you look at the amount of ad spending that happens. That is a direct result of Mitch McConnell. That money and those groups exist to smother any progressive movement inside the Democratic Party. Smother it with just, a blanket of cash. And it's, again, thanks to Mitch McConnell. Because of Mitch McConnell, Elon Musk's super PAC was able to spend $250 million in independent expenditures to help elect Donald Trump, pushing dishonest ads on Palestine from both sides, saying that, Kamala Harris is not pro-Palestinian enough, and, Kamala Harris is not pro-Israeli enough. And again, all of those ads end up getting spent, or I should say all those dollars get spent on television ads, which enrich the cable companies who are doing propaganda. That is what Mitch McConnell created. So if you want to blame media, if you want to blame money in politics for Donald Trump, then this is your guy. This is who you should be blaming. This is patient zero right here. Well, actually, I think patient zero is Ronald Reagan, but this guy, number two, one of the worst people imaginable in our politics, and someone who did some of the biggest, most amount of damage to our political system, to our country, to our people. Donald Trump is his responsibility, is his creation, helped create him. So how dare Mitch McConnell complain about Donald Trump making a more dangerous world when everything that's happening has Mitch McConnell's fingerprints and stink all over it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.